Things right now are not looking so well for the current president. And with an eye towards the midterms, a lot of the chatter has been around whether Democrats will or won't lose the House and Senate. And so that kind of conversation is setting the stage for what a 2024 presidency might look like. If Democrats are able to control the Senate and the House, then the prospect of Biden seeking a reelection campaign and having a successful one seem more likely. But that's not where a lot of Democrats' mind space is right now. There's a lot of concern and anxiety around the president's performance, the party's overall standing among voters. And going into the November midterms in just a couple of months is going to be a really key indicator of how voters are feeling about having Biden run again. The president has said time and time again that he will run for re-election in 2024, even as things get bad with his approval ratings sinking lower and lower. That being said, that hasn't stopped a lot of the conversation among his own party to say, well, privately, what if he doesn't run and what could that look like? And that's been a point of frustration among both wings of the party. Many Democrats are kind of still in the mindset that he might be the only one that could beat Trump again if he decides to seek re-election. But the other group of folks are saying there are other options out there. There are other rising stars. And so when we think about some of those names, it runs the gamut. Everybody from the hardcore left, like AOC, and then all the way from the other side of the ideological spectrum is also somebody who's young, and that's Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Primarying a sitting president, especially on the Democratic side, is incredibly rare. Historically, it's something that we haven't seen very often in the past. And when we have seen it, it's been ineffective and in some cases really hurt sort of the reputation of the party in the minds of voters. I think that for folks on the left, certainly it would be interesting if a high-profile progressive like AOC, like Bernie, or even Elizabeth Warren were to take a stab at it. But that would really set off alarm bells to a lot of people, because they would see it as a complete rejection of sort of the moderate governing style that Biden successfully, campaigned and won on the first time around. Folks who are younger, I'm thinking of in particular somebody like AOC, Buttigieg, are sort of the sweet spot of what I think, at least when I talk to people, what they want to see. They don't necessarily want somebody who's in their 70s or 80s. There's high-profile races like Stacey Abrams. Right now, if she wins her race against current GOP Governor Brian Kemp, that would be a major sign that Democrats might have a chance of winning Georgia, and that maybe Abrams could be a potential name to be floated among the mix. She's also a younger candidate. If Democrats are able to win some of these more long shot districts and states, then I think that there will be at least momentum or reason to say, we beat out Republicans. These are hard places. We did it in our states at the governor, House, or Senate level, and we can do it in the presidential level as well.